Then we'll play. And then I'll let you out, okay? All right, we'll play.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Boo, Sammy, Richard, Nancy, Goldie, Ziggy, Ringo, Eva, Hydrox, and Ditto, the Lucky Ferals.
It is 2 a.m. and she woke me up because she was digging in the litter box because she made a poop. So I scooped out the litter box and she seems to not want to sleep. So I just gave her one of the pom-poms that are in this room. She seems to be enjoying it. I honestly don't know how she was surviving outside on her own for several days. I don't know how long she was out there on her own. It could not have been for very long, because she's so small. And it ends up that this setup in this crate is pretty good, because when I open the side here, when I open the side door here to scoop the litter, she was sitting here and she got afraid of me scooping the litter, so then she ran all the way over here and she hid in the little box. So she's been using that box, which is good. She's been laying in it. I wish she'd go to sleep in it, but right now she just wants to play a little bit. I guess she's been on this nocturnal schedule. She's purring so loudly. Oh no, I hope she's not gonna try to eat that. Maybe I'll give her a different ball to play with that she can't chew. All right, I just gave her these two other balls to play with. This is like a plastic golf ball, and then this is a sisal, like a rope ball. Hello. And I also brought in one of the air purifiers to help with the stinkiness from her poops. Okay, you could play with those. I guess she doesn't like those as much. You don't like those as much? What's the matter? What's wrong? You could play with those. You could play with those. I gotta go to bed. You should be sleeping. You should be sleeping. Okay? Oh, maybe she smells the other cats on those because I brought them in from Simba's toy bucket. Here. Play with that. Here. Play with this. Push the ball. Push the ball around. Push the ball. Push the ball. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We gotta go to bed. We can't be playing. Okay? Yeah, play with that. Oh, push. Play with the ball. Play with the ball. There might have been a little bit of catnip on that other. I just wanted to give her a few toys that I know are safe that she could play with while I'm sleeping. Okay, you play with those. Play with your toys. Play with your toys. You play with them. What do you want, pets? Want pets? It's 8:45 a.m. I just woke up. I was sleeping on the day sofa, but I didn't really get much sleep last night because this kitten was up almost all night. That's why this towel is on the front, like covering all the front, because doing this was the only way I could get her to just like stop meowing and relax. Now, she wasn't like nervous, she just wanted to play. And there she is. That's exactly where she was when I covered the cage last night. I probably covered the cage around 5:30 in the morning. Hello. Hello, we got to get you a name. What's your name? I haven't figured out a name yet. Pretzel? Is your name Pretzel? Hello. You a chocolate-covered pretzel? She ate some of the food. She knocked out some crunchies. She's super, super friendly and nice. And today I'll let her out so she could play and run around. But right now, for the morning, she'll stay in here just so I could get all the other cats fed, get ready for my day. And then in a few hours, I'll come in here and let her out so I could supervise her. Okay, but I really want her to sleep. She hasn't slept. I just moved the box over here. She's been getting lots of pets and then she's been eating. But as you can see, there's like litter all over the place. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, good girl. You're a good girl. Okay, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. You're sweet like Candy. I was thinking of maybe her name being Candy because she's so sweet like Candy. But I don't know. I don't know what her personality is. Let's figure out your personality a little bit. Since she started relaxing yesterday, like her personality's coming out more. Like she's just so sweet, like such a sweet girl. It makes me so sad that like she just ended up in my yard by herself. I don't even know how that happens. How does that happen, little girl? How does that happen? Okay, you want more food? So I also realized yesterday that she doesn't smell. I thought when she was in the trap that she had an odor, but she doesn't. It's the cat food. It's this science diet food. It just smells like so just funky. It has a funky smell to it. But I got her all different types of kitten food to see if there's any type that she enjoys more than others. She definitely likes the science diet more than the fancy feast. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, Pretzel. Is that your name? Pretzel? Hello. Hello, hello. You're so cute. You're so cute. You are so cute. You are so cute, right? Say, I'm so cute. I'm so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. Boom. 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 I just gave Simba and Splash a morning snack, and I'm starting to get ready for my day. And look at what's going on here. So she's in her box now. So I moved the box over, and what's happened now is this nice cat pad doesn't go all the way into the box. So there's an area in the box where it's just cardboard, and that's where she's laying. So she's laying in the box, and I opened the door, and Simba walked in. So I said, Simba, you want to look at the baby? So he was like looking and looking and smelling and looking. And it was so funny because then she starts purring. And as soon as he heard her purr, he got all nervous and he like backed away. But then he came back because he was a little bit interested again. But then he was growling a little bit. And then he got scared and he backed away. And Splash was right behind him. It's so funny. The two of them are so funny. There she is in the box. So maybe she'll get some sleep now. Maybe she'll sleep a little bit. Oh no. Either Splash or Simba just vomited. I think it might be Simba. So this morning, I heard the name Pretzel. When I was petting her, I was like, oh, Pretzel. Like, I wasn't even thinking about it. It just popped in my head. I was like, oh, maybe her name is Pretzel. But now, all of a sudden, I heard the name Squirrel. So I don't know if her name's Squirrel or Pretzel. We're just going to see what kind of fits her better. I've moved on from the previous names, at least for now. It is 9:31 a.m. Here's Simba. And I think the plan with the kitten today is just to let it sleep this morning. If it's going to be quiet and if it's going to sleep in its little box, that's the best thing. And even in the afternoon. But then later this afternoon, this evening, I'm going to try to play with it a lot and tire it out. Let it get all its energy out. And then hopefully it'll sleep through the night. But from what I've been hearing is that, there's a few factors at play here. The first factor is that it's a little kitten. They could have a lot of energy and not sleep very much to begin with, maybe just 5 or 6 hours. And the second issue is that, it's a recent rescue, and cats that are recently rescued, they take a while to adjust. So that could be what's affecting her sleep also. It is 3:15 p.m. I just got back from running errands about 5 minutes ago. I've been out for the past 3 hours. It's raining out, and the amount of people that are out shopping and running errands is crazy. It was so hard to get parking. The traffic everywhere was insane. I bought a few things for this room and for the little kitten. Now I'm thinking of a few other names for her. I was thinking of Luna because she showed up on the full moon. I was thinking of Cannoli. That's a really cute name for her. I don't know. I'm just going to see how those names fit with her. It's really stinky in here right now. I need to scoop her litter. She ate all of the wet food. And maybe she's younger than we think. I mean, I was estimating 4 months. And the woman at the other end of the street, when she saw photos, she was thinking 3 months or 4 months. So maybe she's only 3 months old. Maybe she's not even 4 months old. Maybe that's why she doesn't like the dry food, because maybe she can't eat it well. So I'm going to focus on giving her an abundance of wet food. Right now she's in her box. While I was out, she was eating some food using the litter box. She was laying on this yellow mat. So she's been comfortable. She was putting her paws through the sides of the cage a little bit. But she looks like she's happy. She looks like she's enjoying herself. She wasn't like trying to get out. She wasn't crying. For the most part, she was just comfortable. So if she's just resting today, that's the second best thing to sleeping. So I'm going to make sure all the other cats have their lunch or a snack. Then I'm going to come in here, clean up her litter and her food area. And then I'll put some new wet food here for her. I was at Target and they had some different wet food. They had ICYMI kitten food. They had Kindful kitten food. And then they had the Shiba kitten food. For some reason, a lot of the stores don't carry a lot of different kitten food. So whenever I see kitten food around, I'm just picking up a few just to see what she likes best. And yeah, so that's what's going on. It's hard to see her because it's so dark in there, but her eyes are open right now. She's looking at me. Okay, you go to sleep. You go to sleep, little girl. Take a nap. Get some sleep. You're up all night, okay? You sleep. I'm giving her some fresh water, and then here she's having some of the Wellness chicken pate or chicken loaf. It's a smooth loaf for kittens, so we'll see if she likes that. Hello, are you hungry? Give me some pets. Give me some pets. You're not coming out yet. We're not coming out yet because I got other things to do. You'll come out later, okay? She's eating some food. I know she's hungry because she finished all of the other wet food that was in here. And she actually, I scooped 2 poops and like 2 pee clumps out of the litter. And she just used the litter again. So I'm going to have to scoop it again. So I know she's been eating and using the litter box. So that's good. It's a good sign. So what I ordered on Amazon today was a scale that I could weigh her on. Hopefully it'll be accurate. I did quite a bit of research into like all the different scales that they sell on Amazon. And I tried to find one that got a lot of good reviews for accuracy. So hopefully it'll be accurate. And, you know, I was thinking about it. There's like nowhere I could go around here that I could buy like a baby scale. Like they used to have Babies R Us around here, but that went out of business. And I think there might have even been like a Bye Bye Baby around here. I don't even know if that's still around here, to be honest. Maybe we still have like one place to go. Like I went to Target. They don't even sell baby scales there. And there's not a Walmart around here that's convenient. So there's like no options anymore. Even when I was looking for, like I want to get a playmat for her, like Splash and Simba had. Splash and Simba had a few playmats. They were identical. And I used to get them at Christmas tree shops. And they used to be like $5 or $6 if I remember correctly. And I can't find them anywhere. They don't sell them. I thought maybe Five Below would have them. Nobody has them. Although I didn't look at some of the pet supply stores around here because I think like I'm in there so much I would have made a mental note that they had it and I don't remember seeing it anywhere. So I had to order it on Amazon. That's supposed to be her tomorrow also with the scale. So hopefully once I get that, then she'll have a lot of fun playing with that because Splash and Simba loved playing on that little playmat. It has like toys hanging on top of it and it just gives them like a defined play area. So I could put that on the floor here and she'll have some place to play. I want to go look through the toys that I have downstairs in my storage room. I have like a big stash of cat toys to see what else I could give her. Oh, and I was in Home Goods and I purchased like an electronic motion toy for her. So we'll see if she likes that. And oh, I got a self-heated pet mat for this crate. It might fit like this way. I have to see because this is going to have to go in the laundry. Because it's, you know, it's a bit of a mess right now. And that's the one that I bought is self-heating. So if she lays on it, like it warms her up. So we'll see how that goes for her. And if it fits in here. She's really hungry. Or maybe she just likes this food a lot. You good? You good? You good? Another thing that I did is I went to IKEA and I bought some more boxes to put in these little cubby holes. So this is their Calyx shelving system. And I bought this a real long time ago when Boo moved into this room, just because it holds a lot of storage. And when you put these inserts, you know, it looks fairly neat. Although these inserts are probably from 2017, from when Boo moved in. And I was hoping that they sold the same ones, but they don't. So I bought the ones that are similar in color, but they're the ones that are a cat bed. So they have like a circle opening. I used to have those for the Lucky 7 when they were in this room, but what happened was over time they either did not use them, or what Sammy does is she gets in them and she scratches them to death and she like just tears them apart. So the last one I had was in this cubby hole and I had to throw it out because it was just like shredded. So because this little girl managed to get herself, she got herself between this and the wall, which is a few inches of clearance. Like I could understand herself getting in there. But then what she did was she squeezed herself behind this, and there's only 1.5 inches of space behind this. So what I need to do is fill these up with more of these boxes or these inserts, because she's not going to be able to squeeze herself, you know, into like one of these boxes between like a box and the shelf. Now, I don't know if these are going to fit anymore. So what I have here are the automatic feeders that I used with Stella, Boo, Splash, and Simba. Also some snack feeders. And then this one just has a little pillow in it in case someone wants to go lay down. So I might have to find a new location to store these and then just put the inserts that I got in here. And I don't think I'm going to put them with the opening toward this direction. I think I'm going to put the opening to the back so she can't get in. Just a way to keep her out of this right now, because I don't need her getting into the back of it and then getting stuck behind this. It was kind of scary that she was going to get herself stuck behind this shelving unit with like just such a small amount of space. So that's what I'm hoping to do also. And another thing that I want to do is seal up the hole that is in this unit. So this is where the cats have a litter box. And as you can see, there's an entryway to the litter box. Now, I can't figure out anywhere in this house where I can move this to, because there's just stuff everywhere. Like, I have stuff for the cats or for work, because I work from home now, or for whatever, all around the house. So I really don't even have any place to put this. So I was thinking the best thing that I could do is just seal up that opening, because I don't want her going in there, with the big litter box that the other cats have used. And I just think it's better to keep it shut right now, and just to keep her out of it and not have to move it. I might move it over to the corner, and then that'll free up some more space here. But this is also where I put the air purifier, which is helping a little bit, but this little girl makes the stinkiest poops. You know why? Because kitten food is so stinky. Why is kitten food so stinky? Why is kitten food so stinky? Are you happy now? Are you happy? Is your name Luna? Is your name Luna? Is your name Cannoli? You cannoli? You don't like cannoli? You're a little cannoli? Are you a little Luna? Are you a little Luna? Are you Luna? Yeah? You like that name? Luna? Are you La Luna? La Luna? Hello, Luna. Hello, Luna. Or is she Pretzel? Hello, Pretzel. Pretzel. Is your name Pretzel? Are you Pretzel? You Pretzel? Or you Luna? You Luna? Or you Pretzel? She ate all that food, so I'm gonna give her the rest of that can. Look what else I got at Five Below today. Aren't these cute? The little house slippers, they were only $7, which, Five Below is supposed to be $5 and below, but I guess with all the inflation, even the prices there have gone up. But for $7, they're really cute. They're like pink with these sparkly pumpkins on them. So for the fall, I've been looking for like warm slippers. I haven't even taken my winter clothes out yet. I need to do that. And take my winter slippers out. In the summer, I pretty much live in flip-flops. Even like inside the house, I have some flip-flops that I just use as slippers inside the house. So these are going to be my house slippers for the fall. This is the cat bed insert that I got at IKEA, and I was hoping that the color was really similar to these storage bins that I have. And yeah, the color is pretty similar. If I pull that out, you can see, it's a little bit different, but overall it's pretty similar. This is something else that I got at IKEA today. So this is the 3-tiered cart that I had for Splash and Simba when they were kittens outside. This one's white. It was on clearance for $15.99. It's normally about $40. It's a utility cart. I had a gray one when Splash and Simba were outside, and the kittens used to like to lay in these various levels of it. But I did not get this for the kitten. I actually got it for storage for the room that she's in. I'm thinking I could put all of her food on one of the shelves, as well as supplies and just various things that I need. And we'll see how that goes. And if I don't like how it fits in that room, then I could always use this somewhere else. All right, I just put it together. Let's see how it looks in the room and if it's gonna fit or be too tall or too big. I didn't realize how big it is. I always thought it was a little bit smaller than this, but it's quite tall. Look at this. Look what happened here. She must have pulled at this towel and covered the cage, because I did not cover this cage. That is so weird. She's sitting right here. You covered your cage? You want more food? You finished all your food. Would you like some more food? Okay, I'll give you some more, okay? I'll give you some more. So this is where I'd like to put this utility cart that I just put together. I did not put the wheels on it, so it'll just be like stationary, like almost like shelves. This is an old IKEA table. As you can see, there's a bunch of cat brushes on top of it, a bunch of churu snacks. And then this shelf is just really narrow with a bunch of cat supplies on it. So I figured I'll take all this stuff and maybe it'll fit on the utility cart as well as all of her food, because all of her food is just all sitting on my kitchen table right now. Hello. Hello, sweet girl. What's your name? Butterscotch? You got all kind of different names because I haven't figured out what you are yet, who you are. Who are you? Parfait? Peanut butter parfait? You're a peanut butter parfait? You're Luna? You're cannoli? Who are you? And here is the new utility cart so far. So it's working out well. So I have all of her food on the bottom, except for the dry food. I have her dry food in the kitchen. And in the middle here, I just have like all of the various brushes and stuff that were on the table and in the cart. And then on top here, I have the churus, I have the pet wipes. And I actually just went through some of the stuff that was related to other things, and I put it in some of the storage bins, or I just stuck it on my work table in the dining room, and I'm gonna have to go through it and figure out if I need to keep it or if it's something I could toss or just store somewhere. I know you're hungry. I know. I'm going to get you more food, okay? We're going to have more food, okay? Then everyone else is going to eat. Then everyone else in the house is going to eat, but you're going to eat first, okay? Okay, and then we'll play. Then we'll play, and then I'll let you out, okay? All right, we'll play. It is 9 p.m. How are you? You still have food in your little bowl? I'm going to scoop you poop, and then you want to come out and play? You look tired. Are you tired? You should be tired because you haven't slept much over the past 48 hours at all. Are you tired? Were you sleeping? I woke you up. I would like to clean out this cage. Where's what I bought you today? This is what I got at Five Below. It's a self-warming crate mat, soft fleece with thermal interior. The dimensions are 19.2 by 15.3, so I'm going to have to measure the crate and see. I'm hoping it'll just like fit in this area. And then I got this at Home Goods. It says Cat Whisperer Hexagon Teaser Toy, Electronic Motion Interactive Cat Toy. So I'm going to open this up and see if she'll want to play with this. I just turned this toy on for her. This is the new one. It goes pretty fast. I thought it would be slower than that. And she's looking at it. The door is wide open. You could come out. You could come out of your cage. You come out of the crate. Come on. Come on out. Here. Want to come out? She might be afraid of it. It might be too fast for her. I think she's afraid of it. I'm going to shut it off. Come on, you coming out? Come on. Come on out. You coming out? Yeah, you're out. Come on. And don't go crazy. Don't run around. You could look around the room, okay? Hopefully she's not going to try to jump too high or anything, or get herself caught anywhere. I put cardboard in the entryway to that litter box. She's a lot calmer now than she was the other day. I hope she doesn't have worms. I haven't seen any worms in her poop. But a lot of times you won't see the worms coming out in the poop until they get a dewormer. I don't know if she's 3 months old or 4 months old. Are you going to try to run away again? You going to try to run away? I slid the shelves over to the corner so she can't get herself in the corner there. Here, you want to play? Here, come on. Let's play. I want you to play with me. She's looking at it. It's probably too fast. Is it too fast for you? I wanted something that would hold her attention while I clean out the crate for her. She wants to play with that one. Okay, now it's slowed down a bit. Is she going to use a scratcher? I was hoping she'd use a scratcher. Although she does not have sharp nails. You could play. You could play. She's so cute playing with this little toy. I was just playing with her, trying to distract her a little bit. She's so cute. She's rolling around on the floor. You rolling around? I'm trying to keep her from getting herself into much trouble. I have the crate emptied out and I swept it, so I have to start putting stuff back in. Look where she got herself. She climbed up the leg of the table because it has the scratching post on it. And now she's near the window and... What are you doing? What are you doing back there? Don't fall. Don't fall. You can look outside, but don't fall. Don't fall. Come on. What are you doing? What you doing? What are you doing? Come on, we're playing? You want to eat? Come on. So she climbed behind the TV that's on the desk, and I was trying to get her out from behind it. It's not plugged in, like nothing up there is plugged in. And she was hissing at me. That was the first time she was hissing at me. Yesterday she didn't hiss at me once. What are you going to do? How are you going to get down? You going to fall? How are you going to get down from there? I put the electronic toy on thinking it would lure her out from behind the TV, and it did. So this is her new cleaned out crate. There's fresh training pads on the bottom. I put some fresh litter in the litter box. This is from Sharon. This is like a soft autumn blanket. And then this is the self-heating mat. And then I just put the box there. She seems to like laying in the box without anything in it. I could always put like a little blanket or something in it. Hello. Hello. I just found this smaller blanket that I have from Zoa. It's like a perfect fit and it's a lot flatter, so it gives her more room. I think this is like a flannel material. So the crate is all ready for her to go back in, but she needs more playtime. You wanna play? That's not a toy. She found the bed on the floor and she keeps trying to open up that litter box, like she keeps going for the knob. It's so funny. See, look. Look how tiny she is in that bed. She loves the pom-pom and she loves that wand toy. And she loves her toothbrush. And she keeps going like around this area that I don't want her in. So what I'm going to have to do is figure out like what to do with all these wires and stuff. Like this is not a kitten room to begin with. I got to get the other wand toy and play with her. I got to get her really running back and forth. I just brought in the Kitten track. I remember that this was under the coffee table in the living room. Ready? This toy was very well loved by the Lucky Seven. They still like to play with it sometimes. Sammy loved this toy. Of course, she's going to smell them on this. Is she going to know how to play? You got to hit it. Ready? Maybe she's too small for it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's how you play. Actually, this ball is like full of, what is it? It's full of cat hair. Okay, let's clean it off. You want to play with me? Here. It's 11:30 p.m. I just finally got her to lay down on this mat here. And I'm hoping it's relaxing her because it's self-heating. Like if I put my hand on it, it gets comfortably warm. So this is the closest that I've seen her to actually sleeping. So I'm going to put the little light on, or the night light. And I'm going to leave the room and let her sleep. It's 5 a.m. I just gave her some more food, and I scooped her litter. And now she thinks it's time to get up. It's not time to get up. You only slept for a few hours, okay? I'm going to cover this like I did yesterday. I'm going to cover this, and you got to go back to bed, okay? I'm going to cover this, and then I'll put the music on for you, okay? I'll put the music on for you. You go to bed. It is 8:39 a.m. Here's Splash. How you doing, Splashy? So it's really interesting what's going on with Splash right now. Last night when I was going to bed, I slept in my own room instead of with the kitten. And Splash was in my bedroom when I was going to sleep. So that's like something new for him. And here's Simba. And Simba was very happy that I was sleeping on my own bed. So he was sleeping on my bed with me. And I had a little talk with Simba today. And I said that I need his help. You going to help me with the baby? Simba, you going to help me with the baby cat? She's a little baby cat. You going to help me? This is what's going on in here right now. So I had to put the towel over the front of the cage around 5 a.m. because she decided that she's going to be active at that time. And I was like, I need more sleep. You know, I only had like less than 4 hours of sleep before I woke up to give her some more food. So I needed to go back to bed. And I was like, I can't have you climbing around this cage and making all kinds of noise and meowing. So this definitely helps when I cover the front of it. And there she is. She's laying on the self-heated mat and she's purring. And it stinks in here. Like it stinks really bad. I have to scoop the litter. Hello, little baby. She has the stinkiest poop. Maybe all kittens have stinky poop. I don't know. But we're going to scoop your litter. And then here's the food. So this was some of the wellness from yesterday. She didn't finish it. And then I gave her some of the Kind Fall, which I guess she doesn't really like. I'm going to put her back on the science diet because I noticed yesterday she had some diarrhea after I had fed her the wellness. But she seemed to do good on the science diet. So I'm going to put her back on the science diet today because she seemed to like that. And we'll take it from there. And in the morning is when she's usually resting. So you're going to take a nap? You're going to sleep now? I'll scoop your litter, and then I'll give you food and water, and then you rest, okay? Okay? All right? You good? What's your name? You Cannoli? You a little Cannoli? Are you a Luna? I was really thinking maybe her name was Luna, but my one hesitancy I have with that is that's such a common pet name right now. It is just such a common name. What's your name? Pretzel? Your name's Pretzel? Your name Pretzel? Your name's Luna? Are you Cannoli? Sesame? Tahini? You don't know. You don't know. You're tired. Okay. All right, you take a nap. You take a nap. Okay? I just moved the air purifier over here next to the litter box, so maybe that'll help. I can open the door to the room. No problem. It opens really wide. And I'm just thinking to myself now, you know, will the cage door open? Okay. Hopefully it will. She's meowing. I'm about to give her some new food. She just used the litter box again. I have the window wide open to just try to air this place out a little bit. Also, I think it's a combination of this stinky kitten food. This kitten food's pretty stinky itself. And then using the litter box is also pretty stinky. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. You'll have some playtime. So I'm hoping to give her some playtime earlier in the day, and then she'll go back in the cage. And then at night, that worked out really well to give her playtime before bed. Because, she did sleep for a little while. Are you pooping? All right, so she has watery poop again. Oh, but then it's coming out kind of formed. I know this is gross. This is gross. But that's better. That's better. Holy moly, is that stinky. It is common for kittens to get some diarrhea or lose stools if you change their food too fast. But I was just trying to find something that she really likes eating, so I'm going to put her back on the science diet. I have the most of that food out of all the foods. And that was actually the cheapest because they have the 5.5 ounce cans for like $2 and something cents. Good job. Now I gotta scoop it again. I just scooped it. Now I gotta scoop it again. Holy moly. I'm just getting a wave of poop stink. Lately, she enjoys sitting on top of the box, and I was just gonna talk about how I don't think that's very stable. Good job. I don't like scooping the litter while she's eating because it distracts her. Once we get into a routine and a schedule, things will be easier. Like right now, the past few days have all just been, set up and dealing with this unexpected plot twist. And this morning, I was looking through some local message boards, if anyone's missing a kitten or a cat or anything. And yeah, no one's posted that they're missing her. No mention of a missing kitten. All I see are lots of posts from people that have foster kittens who are trying to get them adopted. And there's one woman who is really frantic. She had 3 kittens and could not find help with any of the local rescues or any of the local shelters, and she had to take it upon herself to have them spayed and neutered, and basically the same position that I was in with the Lucky 7, how all the shelters were full, none of the rescues wanted to help. This woman now, 3 years later, is in the same position, but she only had 3 kittens. So it's crazy to see that nothing has changed. And she did mention that, people are like, well, why is it so bad in your county? Because a lot of rescue groups can only help animals in their county, and they use that as a reason why they can't help her. So, things are just really messed up around here. And I was just looking at post after post of people that are just trying to help colonies of feral cats and just trying to get cats adopted, and it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, there's like a problem. There's so many problems. I feel like I want to go undercover and do like an investigation of like the rescue world. Okay, I'll scoop it. I know you don't like the smell either. I'll scoop it for you and you'll come out later. Right now, you're going to take a nap, okay? Okay? Is your name Waffle Cone? She reminds me of a waffle cone, too. You're not going outside. You're an inside girl now. You're an inside girl, just like Sammy. Just like Sammy, you're an inside girl, okay? Okay, Waffles? Okay, Waffles? Is your name Waffles? Waffles? I just gave her some of the science diet food that she likes so much. This is the chicken and liver. I figure let's just go back on this one. I opened a 5.5 ounce can. She has 1.5 ounces right now. I weighed it out for her. And we'll see if she does better on this. I don't know how she was doing when she was outside, and I was putting food out for her. She was eating the wellness turkey and salmon, and then she had the wellness chicken and herring. Hopefully she didn't have diarrhea when she was outside, but I don't know. It is now 10:22 a.m. She's in her little box, and she ate all of her food, and she took a really big poop, and it's more solid than it was before, and it looked like a soft pretzel, like no joke. It was like, wow, maybe I should definitely call her Pretzel. I don't think her name is Pretzel. I don't know. Is your name Pretzel, or are you Carmela? You're Carmela? Are you Penny? Grandma Farrell thinks maybe her name is Penny. Is your name Penny? Maybe she's a lucky penny, like I found a lucky penny. Are you Penny? I don't think her name is Penny. Is your name Carmela? Is your name Pretzel? What's your name? What's your name, Luna? Is your name Luna? So I'm getting ready for my day, and Splash and Simba are in my room, and Simba's a little bit out of sorts, I think maybe because of the kitten. So I just sprayed the bed with some of the Pet Remedy spray, and Simba liked it so much he was licking it. This is the Pet Remedy Natural De-Stress and Calming Spray. This has a lot of valerian in it. And Simba has always really enjoyed that spray, so I just sprayed it here on the blanket that's on the bed. And he's gonna enjoy himself now with a little bath in this bed. I think Nancy's gonna go look at the baby. Is she gonna go? I just opened the door so she could go and look. I did put the gate in yesterday when she was out of the cage, just so I could go in and out of the room without her running out. She didn't try to run out. She was a little bit scared. But I think as she gets more comfortable and spends more time out of the crate, then I'll need the gate more. That's Ziggy. The two of them are inspecting. They're like investigators. There's Ziggy. Go ahead, Ziggy, look. Look at the baby, Ziggy. Come here. Come here, Ziggy. Right now, she's relaxing in her box. She wants to take a nap. I can see her eyes are tired. Come on, Ziggy. Come on in. She looks like you, but with white. Ziggy's smelling the new cart. Oh, there's Richard. You want to come in and look? You want to come in and look? And this little one is just very brave. She hasn't gotten scared of seeing any of the other cats at all. Maybe they remind her of her mother. Maybe Ziggy might look like her mother. There's Richard. Ziggy's looking, they're smelling. And there she is, she's in her box. That's her little bed in the box. Richard's looking. Oh, she's laying her head down. Oh, that's nice. Richard's smelling the toy we were playing with. Baking soda makes such a huge difference with the odor. So later I'm gonna make sure I have plenty of baking soda. I did not put it in the litter, I just have it in a bowl in the room. They can't see her from where they are. But I'm sure they could smell her. They obviously could smell the litter box. And she's just laying there as comfortable as can be. They're probably going to hiss at her if they see her. Oh, no, I think does she see him? Who's there? You see a baby? You see the little baby? Oh, she hissed at him. She hissed at him. But that's fine. She's like, don't eat my food. Don't eat my food. But is he okay? Maybe little Richard's going to end up being Big Daddy Richard. Are you Big Daddy Richard? Big Daddy Richard? She's still just laying there. And she's coming out. She's saying, where are you going? Where are you going, Big Daddy? Where's the baby? See the baby? Oh, now she's really coming out. She says, where you going? Where you going, Richard? Richard, where you going? The little baby wants to see you. Richard, come see the baby. Come on, Nancy. Come here, Nancy. Come here, Nancy. There's Nancy. Come on, Nancy. Come on. Come on, Nancy. You could come see the baby. Come on. You come see the baby. Come on, Nancy. Coming in? Come on, Nancy. She's making silent little meows. Here comes Nancy. She's very cautious. I think she sees her. Meanwhile, the kitten's just looking at her. Not afraid. Come here, Nancy. Nancy's all nervous. They're smelling that new cart from IKEA. Here's Richard again. Look at her. Look at her. She's like, where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. Did we have enough visiting time? Did we have enough visiting time? Enough visiting time? Okay, now you go to take a nap, okay? You take a nap now. You saw some people. You had some company. You saw some people. Okay, now it's near nap time, okay? All right, now you take a nap. Look at my two good boys, that's Simba and Splash, on top of the armoire. They're so happy. I just had to shut all the windows because it's getting cold. We're expecting the nor'easter to come. I think it's going to start coming through today, later today, and then tomorrow. So I'm trying to get some stuff done that needs to get done. This is the box that the utility cart came in, and I made a little house for the cat. So I needed to cut out this large portion of it to put inside of the litter box enclosure in Boo's room because I don't want the kitten getting into it. So I had to cut this big piece out. And then I was like, well, if I'm cutting this big piece out, that makes like a door. So on the other side, I made a little bit smaller door. And as you could see on the two sides, I made windows. So it's like a little cat house. And Simba was interested in it at first. I was trying to get him to play with it, but he really didn't want to. And here's Nancy and Richard. And this is something that I bought at Target yesterday. So this is a hide and eke carvable pumpkin. And I've never actually carved one of these before. So I was thinking what I could do is carve like a big open area and make like a pumpkin bed for the little kitten. So I'm debating now as I say this, should I just carve like one side out or should I carve two sides out? Maybe I'll just carve one side out and see if she likes going in there. I'm thinking like just a really big opening and see if she likes laying in there. And if not, then I could always carve the other side out. I'm trying to carve it with this cat's claw box cutter. It's not working, so I might have to get like a real knife. Look at Nancy. Nancy's in the box. You can see how big Nancy is. That box is too small for Nancy. She's too long for it. I just got an old kitchen knife out, and this thing is really difficult to carve. Like, it's way easier to carve a regular pumpkin. I don't know why this is so difficult, but I'm just going to keep going. I figured, well, maybe once I get a little piece started, it'll be easier to do the rest. Hopefully it will be. I think what you need with these is like a little saw to get through this material. Like, I'm just using this old paring knife. It's not really going through much, but if I kind of use a sawing motion, then it moves a little bit better. Somewhere in this house, I have like a pumpkin carving kit. I need to find it. It's 2:36 p.m. I just came in here to check on what's going on, and it smells really bad. Like she must have taken another poop. This is what I bought at the Dollar Tree today. So I got these dog waste bags because I've been using the larger plastic bags that I have that I scoop like all the litter boxes with. I'm going through a lot of them because she's been pooping so much. Because just in general, kittens poop more. So I thought I could try these and see how they go. And then I thought I would kind of create my own litter genie. So I got this container. This was actually in the pet section. I never saw this before. It says, "A house is not a home without paw prints." And it has a very well sealing lid. And I thought what I would do is every time I have to scoop her poop or her litter, I will put it in one of these waste bags, tie it up, and then put it in here. And hopefully that'll cut down on the smell, because what I noticed today is that even if I put it in a plastic bag and tie it off, it still stinks. If I put it in one of these bags, tie it off, and put it in here, then maybe it's not going to smell so much, and I'm not going to have to be running out to the garbage can multiple times a day. And then I also got these. These are tongue scrapers. Now, she loves her toothbrush so much, so I thought I'd give her a tongue scraper. And maybe I could use this on her, like brush her with this, and she'll think it's like her mother's tongue or something like that. So she might like that, so I'm going to try that on her later. Right now, I'm going to try these and see how this goes. I'm going to scoop her poop. I figure if we're getting this really bad rain and it's not letting up for quite a while, this might be a good option. And there she is. She just came out of her box. Hello. You eating your food? You got some food? You want pets? Okay, I'll give you some pets. I brushed her a little bit with the tongue scraper. She loved it. Now she's eating some food because she likes to eat after she gets brushed. She really likes this crate that she's in. Like, she's very comfortable in here. I've had the door like wide open and she doesn't even try to get out. You okay? I gave her some pets. I have to scoop the litter. Okay, go back to bed. Look at her. That's a stretch of satisfaction. Okay. I'm going to scoop her litter and then just let her relax more. I want to make sure she gets her playtime in the evening so she sleeps at night. See, she loves her toothbrush. She loves that toothbrush. I just got the playmat from Amazon, and this is really similar to the one that Splash and Simba had, except I think the one they had might have been a little bit bigger. It was definitely better quality than this one is. This one's a little bit flimsier, but considering none of the stores around here carry this, and, you know, Amazon's the only one, and I was able to get, like, next day delivery, I'm okay with it because I think she's going to enjoy it anyway. She's in her box. You go take a nap, okay? You take a nap. Take a nap. We'll play later, okay? She's purring. It is 4:45 p.m. I'm vacuuming the house, and I was thinking about this little kitten. And what I realized is that Cousin Oliver saved her life. I'm going to tell you why. The reason why Cousin Oliver saved her life is because he's been hanging out in my yard. And because he's been hanging out in my yard, I've been putting food out for him. And because I've been putting food out for him, somehow this kitten ended up on my patio looking for food. That first night that I saw her, she was looking at an empty food dish. And when I went outside to take the garbage out, she ran. And my neighbor's cat was with her. And they both ran. They ran off together. However, I didn't know if, like, the two of them were friends or what, which is why I texted my neighbor to find out if she knew anything about it and if it was indeed her cat that was in my yard with this kitten. So she told me, yes, it was her cat, but she didn't know anything about the kitten. And then she tells me that the kitten was in her yard, like, the next day. And I just kept putting food out for Cousin Oliver, and this kitten kept coming by for the food. And because this kitten kept coming by to my yard, that's when I said, you know what, I'm going to have to trap her and get her inside because she's too small to be out there on her own, because I did not see her with any other cats. When I put the security cameras out, she was just by herself. She was not with, like, a mother cat or anything, and she wasn't with my neighbor's cat. It was just that one time that I saw her with my neighbor's cat, and I never saw them together again. So because Cousin Oliver hangs out on my patio, that's why I put the food out for him. And because I had the food out on the patio, that's why this little kitten showed up on my patio. So she's very lucky, like all of the other lucky ferals that have been on my patio, although she's not feral, but she's still a lucky feral. And we got really lucky by being able to put the trap out before it got really cold that night. And now, today, it has started raining. It's about 55 degrees out, and it's raining, and it's supposed to rain for quite a while. And I don't know if she would have survived at all. I don't think she would have survived the other night when it was like 41 degrees for hours and hours. And with this cold, wet weather, I don't think she would have been eating. She might have just been hiding somewhere for a while. She would have been in really, really bad shape. Instead, she's getting as much food as she wants, fresh water, comfortable bed, toys, playtime, her own litter box, her own little apartment here. And she's very happy. So I'm happy that she's resting right now, that she's comfortable and she's resting. It is 6:39 p.m. I just gave her some fresh water, and she's getting some food right now, the rest of the science diet. She likes this one. She ate everything that was in this bowl. And I'm going to scoop the litter give the other cats their dinner. And then I'm going to come in here and let her out and let her get all of her energy out and have some playtime. Okay? Okay? She's eating right away. She's very hungry. I added some warm water to the food. And she got some good rest this afternoon, I have to say. Most of the day she got some good rest. She was just hanging out in her little box. I don't know if she slept, but she definitely rested. She looked more rested than I've seen her so far. Another thing I did today is I got this carrier out of my storage room. This is one of the carriers that don't have a door on the front of it. This is not the one that Stella used to like to lay in the living room, because that one now has a door on it. But this is just one of the ones that I took the door off of to kind of use as carrier training for the cats to see if they'll go into it. Like the one that I have in my bedroom, it doesn't have a door on it and Splash loves laying in it. So I figured, let me put this here. Let me see if she'll go in and be comfortable in this carrier just to kind of get her used to it a little bit. You know, in 2 days, she has her vet appointment, and I still have not decided which carrier I'm going to use. Most likely, I'm going to use the round one with the bed in it because she loves those beds. But I think this is kind of similar to that, and it would be good training for her. This is the pet scale that I bought, and it got really good reviews on Amazon. And I tried to weigh Simba on it, but he doesn't like sitting on it. Like, he just wanted to get off of it immediately. So I'm going to try to weigh the kitten on it to see if it'll work. Just have to turn it on. It's supposed to be pretty accurate, but I don't know. We'll see. I opened the crate and she doesn't even want to come out. She's like, I'm happy here. I like my box. I don't want to come out. Come on. Come on out. Come on. Come on out. Come on out. Maybe it's because she saw some of the big cats in here today. They're looking at her. Maybe she's afraid to come out. Maybe she's just too comfortable. Come on. Come on, give me pets. Come on. Give me pets. Smell my finger. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on out. You want me to take you out in the box? Maybe I'll just put the whole box on. I'll put the whole box on the scale, okay? Or just you? And put you in the box? Okay, you coming out? Hello. Okay, where you going? You running? There's all this new stuff in the room. Oh, she went straight in the carrier. Look at that. Come over here. I'd like to get you on the scale. Let's put you on the scale. Let's see how much you weigh. Getting her to sit still is going to be difficult. Here we go. So one of the other things I did today is I cleared this shelf off, and I've cut out this piece of cardboard because she likes to go up here. Come here. Here we go. Up here. Up here. Come here. Come on up. Come on. You're so close. Come on. Come here. Come here, little girl. Here we go. She's excited. Come on. I know she's gonna like that play mat. I need to put it down, but I want to get her weighed first. Yep, she's gonna climb. Is she gonna go sit in the corner? Come here. I hope she doesn't squeeze herself behind those. Come here. She wants to see everything that's going on. Here. Come on. Here. She's purring. You're so tiny. You're in that big bed. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, now she's gonna go under the shelf today. She doesn't know what she wants to do first. Yeah, I knew she was gonna love that playmat. Come on. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to weigh her right now. She's just too interested in other things. I think this cat is really smart because it's like she remembers everything from yesterday and she's just in like supercharge mode today. Like yesterday she was in investigate mode, but since she investigated yesterday, like she totally remembers everything and now she's just like flying everywhere. Except I don't know what she's doing now. In the curtains. Here she comes. I cleared some stuff off of the desk also. There's a bunch of wires and stuff. I cleared that off. I think it was like an Apple TV device. And I took some of the other lamps off. Like I had some USB lamps. I took those off. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I was just able to pick her up off the table because she was getting into things she shouldn't be in. And she didn't fight me. And I sat down here on the day sofa and I put her in my lap and I was able to pet her. So we were making really big progress today. Oh, now she's using a cardboard scratcher. It is midnight, and I just gave her some more food. So she has 2 bowls of food. I scooped the litter box, and I put this big bed in there. But as you could see, it's really big. It takes up a lot of space, and she's not too happy because she doesn't have her box. But let me show you what I just found downstairs. Look at this. It's a pet hut. I think it's the perfect size for her, and this was a gift from Mr. Meow. So I'm going to put this in the crate for her. I think this is going to be perfect. There's the hut. Go over here. The door's over there. I put the door on the side, like the box was facing this way. Go in your hut. Go in the hut. Go in your hut. It's a nice fit. It's like a little coconut hut. Come on, go ahead. Go in. Go in your hut. Maybe she wants the bed back. Go ahead. You like this. You'll like that just as much. Go ahead. You want your blankie? Yeah. Want your blankie? I got her in the hut by wiggling the wand toy. I put the blanket in there that was in our box. She should like it better because it should be more comfortable for her. It gives her more space and it's softer. You like your hut? You like your hut? You got like your little hut in there now, little tent. Okay, good? You sleep good in there? You'll like it. You'll like it. You like it? Yeah. Good. Yeah, it's good. Here's what she's telling me. She's telling me that she can't stand on top of the hut. She was just showing me that before I turned the camera on. That's why she likes the box, because she could jump on top of the box. You want your box back? You want the box? All right, you want me to give you your box back? All right, I'll give you your box back. I just put her box back in, but what I did was I taped, I just put her box back in, but I taped all the flaps together with some packing tape. So it should be sturdier now. So when she jumps on top of it, it gives her more surface area to jump onto. It is time for bed, Missy. It's time for bed. You're tired. See your eyes? You're tired. You gotta go to bed now. We're going to bed. You jumped around the room for hours, okay? You had a lot of fun. You played with all kinds of toys. So you gotta go to bed now, Missy. You gotta go to bed. Go in your bed. It's almost 8 a.m. They're splashing Simba. They're still sleeping. So I don't want to wake them up. I'm going to let them continue to relax. I'm going to start getting ready for my day, and I have to check on the kitten. It is 8 a.m. Good morning. Good morning, little girl. She's laying on the heated pet mat. It looks like she ate all the food in this bowl, and then this food is left. And it's not too stinky in here. I don't know if it is because I put the air purifier there, or if it is because I have a bowl of baking soda here in the room, which definitely helps. So she did good overnight. I didn't get woken up. So in my mind, that's good. She moved around quite a bit, but I think she got some good rest, good sleep, hopefully. I am going to scoop her litter, give her fresh food, and let her out for a little while, right? You want to come out to play? You want to come out to play? It is 11 a.m. And the kitten is back in her crate now. She has been running around this room for hours. She had playtime this morning, a lot of it, and I just left her in the room just by herself because, I kitten-proofed the room better over the past few days. There's still a few improvements I can make, but for the most part, I was like, she's not going to get herself in trouble. She's super smart, super, super smart. What I noticed last night, when I let her out of the crate last night, is she remembered everything from the night before. The night before last night, she was in investigation mode. It was really her first time she was allowed out into the room. And she was just investigating everything and figuring out what everything was. And then last night when I let her out, I mean, she was just like a pinball. She remembered everything. She was running and jumping and climbing and just having a great time. So she was really happy. And then this morning I said, I want to give her some more playtime. And I let her out this morning. And once again, she's so smart. She's just such a smart cat. And I was actually able to weigh her this morning. So I got the new scale from Amazon yesterday. It's a baby scale or a pet scale. And how I was able to weigh her was I put a bowl of her food on the scale. And then she got on the scale to eat the food. And then I was able to get a weight. She weighs 2 pounds and 4 ounces. So she's tiny. 2 pounds and 4 ounces. I think she's younger than 4 months. But what that means is when she was outside, she was probably only 2 pounds because she's been eating well since she's been inside. And, you know, when she was running around outside, I don't know if she was eating anything other than what I was putting out for her. So I'm very thankful that I was putting food out for her. But like the first few days, I don't know if she ate anything. And I honestly don't think she would survive this storm that we're having. I mean, it's just been nonstop rain and like really cold temperatures. And that one day that it got so cold at night, the day that she was trapped, like later that night, it got so cold. I don't think she would have survived. She's a 2-pound kitten by herself. It would be different if she was like Splash and Simba, where they had Stella, they had Boo, and, you know, they were raised outside. Like, I did not even meet Splash and Simba until they were probably about a month old, until they were ready to start eating solid food. That's when Stella introduced me to them. But, you know, prior to that, I didn't even know they existed. I had no idea Stella had kittens or where they were. So, you know, Stella did such a great job, and I know Boo helped her because he used to babysit the kittens. So it's a completely different story with this one because this one's totally on her own. She didn't come by with her mom or any other kittens. It's just her. So it's a mystery. It's a mystery. Okay, now she's gonna sleep, which is good. She needs to get some sleep. It's a little bit after 4 p.m. and I just came to check on her. And look at that. She finished all the food here. There's a little bit of food left here. I'm going to give her some fresh water, some fresh food. She's been relaxing. I've checked on her a few times on the security camera. And hopefully she's been sleeping. Every time I come in, her eyes are open. I've yet to come in where she's just been completely sleeping. So maybe as she relaxes more, every day she seems to be a little bit more relaxed, which is good. Right, baby? And I'm still trying to figure out a name for her, but we're starting to establish a routine, so that's good also. And yeah, I've been able to actually get like a decent amount of work done today and stuff around the house, so she's a sweet little girl, right? Sweet little girl. We got to figure out a name for her, though. Are you Carmela? Carmela? Biscotti? You biscotti? Cannoli? No, she's tired. She wants to sleep more. Okay, you sleep more. I gave her this little feather toy to play with, and I didn't think she was interested in it, so I was going to take it out. But then she got mad that I was going to take it out, so I put it back. Now she's interested. I just wanted to give her a little something to do in her crate. She's been resting all afternoon, and actually, she just used the litter box again. I just scooped it, but now I gotta scoop it again. I'm sitting in the living room, working on my computer, editing a video, and all of a sudden I hear a cat scream. Now the door to Boo's room is open so that Splash and Simba can walk in there and look at the kitten who's in the crate. But what are they doing? They're on top of the armoire. And Splash is trying to start a fight with Simba. What are you guys doing? Come on down. Come out of the room. What are you doing up there? What are you doing, Splash? Splash, what are you doing? What? Why are you hitting the camera? Why are you hitting? He's so mad at Simba for some reason. Simba, what did you do? As I'm editing this video, I have just realized that the rest of the footage for that day does not have any sound. So when Splash was hitting the camera with his paw, some of the settings must have changed when he was hitting the camera, because the next time I turned the camera on, there was no sound recording, and the sound did not start recording again until the following day, when I realized that I was not recording any sound and the camera was just in a completely different recording mode, and it was just really strange. So what we have here is the little kitten, and she was having some playtime. She absolutely loves these wiggly, wormy wand toys, the ones that Stella and Boo used to love so much. So we were having some playtime at night. And I'll probably just include some background music with this footage, because there's quite a lot of footage and there's no audio. And I don't remember what I was saying when I was filming this, because where it stands right now is that these vlogs are about 5 weeks behind from when I film them to when I post them. So this was actually filmed October 13th. So it's actually just a little bit more than 4 weeks behind at this point. I was doing so good getting the vlogs all caught up, and then a kitten shows up in my yard and we are starting to fall behind again. So that's what's going on now, and what was going on then was just some playtime. Look at the little kitten here. So what I did was I took one of the quilts from Sharon and I put it in this carrier, and she was not afraid to go into the carrier. So I'm hoping that's good carrier training for her. She seemed really happy laying in it and playing with the Cat Track toy. She's so cute. And then I also found another toy that I thought she might like, and this toy is one of those squeaky toys that makes noise when it bounces around. So it's kind of similar to the first toy that Boo had, which was a little squeaky zebra toy. Like when he first came inside, I gave him that toy to play with. So this is actually a squeaky zebra mouse toy on a string. I thought she might like that, and she enjoyed playing with that. It is now the next day, which was vet day. She had an afternoon appointment at the vet, and she spent the night in the crate because I needed to keep her out of trouble, and also because I don't know if she has any health issues that could be spread to the other cats. So I wanted to make sure that the other cats were not going to potentially catch any health issues from her. And she had spent a good amount of time in her box, and she enjoyed playing with her little ball toy. And she came out of the crate for some playtime that morning. Now, I did try to put the little mat that comes in the bottom of the hut in her box, but it ends up she did not like that in the box. She just likes the little blanket that Zoa made. She was happy just with the blanket from Zoa. She did seem to enjoy the heated pet mat, and she ate most of the food that I gave her the night before. I don't remember exactly what kind of food it was, but some of the food she left there, I guess she didn't like it. It ends up that she doesn't really like turkey. And look at this, she found her way up to the shelf by the window, and she's resting in this cat bed from Sharon. Those beds are really comfortable. The cats love them. Now she's hanging out here on the cat tower. She loves the view from this shelf on the cat tower because she can look all around the room from there, even though it's not a really high cat tower, but she enjoys it. And as you can see, that cat tower is very well worn, and I needed to trim it up a little bit and fix it up a little bit. Here's Splash and Simba. They were hanging out on the play rug in the living room. They were getting along much better at that time. So Simba and Splash go through like these fights every now and then. It's just because they're brothers, and that's how brothers are, especially when you have two brothers who are like really close to each other, the way Splash and Simba are. Like, they spend so much time together. They really love each other and enjoy each other's company, but sometimes they can get on each other's nerves. And, you know, sometimes one of them will want to exert dominance over the other one, which recently has been Splash wanting to exert dominance over Simba, you know, because Simba's been dealing with the issues with his legs. Thankfully, he seems to be getting better, and he's not limping nearly as much. A lot of the times I don't see him limping at all. So I think that's really good, and that his gradual weight loss has really been helping him. Here's the round carrier that I am bringing the kitten to the vet in. And as you can see, she's already in the carrier. I was able to pick her up out of the crate and put her in the carrier. She didn't fight me too much because she really didn't know what was going on. I kind of did it really fast. And I did not have a name for her. So when I made the appointment with the vet, they just put her down as Kitten. And I did put a training pad in there just in case, because I didn't know how she would do. Here we are in the car. We were getting ready to go. We were perfectly on time for our appointment, and she wasn't freaking out much at all. She was really surprisingly calm. And this is the cover for the carrier that Sharon had made, and I used it because it was a little chilly that day. Also, I didn't know how she was going to do in the car, so sometimes it's better to put a cover on the carrier so they can't see out the windows, and so that's what I did. I thought it would just keep her calmer. And here we are after the vet appointment. I got her a churu as a reward for going to the vet, and she did not want to eat it. There she is. She looked really comfortable, and the vet ended up giving me a towel also. So let me tell you what happened when we went to the vet. So she was perfectly quiet in the car ride to the vet, no meowing, no howling, nothing. When we got to the vet, she meowed a few times because, you know, she heard the other animals, but she was okay. And then when we got into the exam room and the vet tech wanted to weigh her, that's when she freaked out. Like, I've never seen her freak out like that ever. She was like hissing and getting like really aggressive. First of all, she jumped off the scale, off the table, ran around the room, was hiding. It was kind of scary. And so the vet tech told me, you know, don't go near her because she's going to bite you. And I'm thinking to myself,
I don't think she's going to bite me, but okay. So he grabbed this towel and then he was able to wrap her up in the towel and get her back into the carrier. So after he did that, then when he left the room, I was able to pet her and calm her down and keep her calm. So she was nice and calm when the vet came in and gave her a checkup. And the vet said that he thinks she's only 8 to 10 weeks old. She still has all of her baby teeth, and they could not get a weight for her in the office there. So I just told them that I was able to weigh her a day or two previously, and she was 2 pounds, 4 ounces. And the vet said that everything looks fine, but I wanted to have her tested to see if she had FIV or FELV. I was just going by what the women on the other end of the block suggested that I do. So they took blood out of her arm, and they said she had such tiny veins, so they really only got like half of a normal blood draw from her, but they said that should be fine. And I also took in her poop, so they're going to test her poop to see if she has any parasites or anything. And overall, the visit went well, and all of the people that worked there were just like in love with this cute little kitten. They were all like, oh my gosh, she is just so cute. And when we got back in the car to go home, she seemed very calm also. She did put up a bit of a fight when they were drawing her blood because obviously it's uncomfortable for her. But it wasn't too bad. They were able to keep her from moving around on the table where she was. They just held her firmly, and then that was fine. Later that evening, my neighbor's cat, Hennessy, decided to come by because she was looking for some food. So she ended up eating this food that I put out for cousin Oliver. And here is the crate, and the kitten was relaxing in the box. That seems to be a nice, safe place for her. She loves it in there. She feels really secure. So after her adventurous trip to the vet, she spent a good portion of the rest of the day just relaxing in that box. She wasn't too happy about going to the vet, so I just kind of let her relax and just chill out for a while. I didn't force a playtime on her or anything like that. And then for dinner, it looks like she was having some Science Diet tender chicken entree. I believe that's what that one is called. She really enjoyed that. That was one of her favorite foods at the time. And here's Splash and Simba. They get a little bit worried anytime any of the cats leave the house in a carrier, especially after this past year with what happened to Stella and Boo. So they were a little bit on edge the rest of the day also. But there they are with their 2 little crunchy mice. At night, they get crunchies in these 2 little mouse toys, and they have to work to get their crunchies out. And they had some catnip on these round mats from Sharon. And I was just trying to keep them as stress-free as possible that day. And I took a lot of footage of Splash and Simba, but unfortunately, I don't know what I was talking about at the time. I must have been explaining something, but I don't know. And this is what I saw the next time I checked on the kitten. She decided she was going to come out of her box and rest on this comfy blanket. I also noticed that she was breathing really fast, but then I heard that a lot of kittens do breathe really fast. I mean, she was acting completely normal other than that. So that's something that I just wanted to document. And then later on, we had some more playtime. She loves this cardboard cat scratcher. She loves her nighttime playtimes, and I love them also because when she plays a lot at night, then she gets some good sleep at night, and then I get good sleep at night. And then suddenly I realized that I was not recording any audio, and I had to figure out how to change the settings on the camera to get the audio back. I just got her to stand on the scale, and she's 2 pounds and 9 ounces. That's great. The other day she was 2 pounds and 4 ounces. So we're moving in the right direction. However, I just realized that I've been recording videos that have no sound. It's the stupid button on this camera that gets pressed by mistake, and it changes the recording mode to a mode that has no sound. So I think I've been recording videos all day long that have no sound, which I'm not happy about at all. So I'm going to have to download the footage either later tonight or tomorrow and see for sure if it has no sound. And if it has no sound, then I'm going to have to figure out what I was saying at the time. Anyway, right now it is after 9:30 and I'm having some playtime with this little girl. Right now she looks fairly big, but I can't believe she is less than 3 pounds. So she's only like 2.5 months old. She ate pretty well today. I refilled her bowl a few times. This kitten is so smart. So she hits this ball, right? Watch.
She hits the red one in the track. And then she goes and does something else while it's moving around. And then just as it's stopping, she hits it again. That's how she's been playing with it today. She's like, I have this game figured out. I'll hit the ball, and I'll go do something else, and just when it's going to stop, I'll come hit it again. Hello. Oh, there she goes, climbing the tower. It's 11:30 p.m. I just got her into her box, well, into her crate. Just picked her up and put her in the crate. She's fine in here. She went in her box. I said, it's time to go to sleep. Time for sleepy. Time to sleep. Okay, Carmela? Is that your name? Is that your name? Okay, good night. Good night. Get some sleep, okay? It's been a big day. You had a lot of playtime. It's been a big day, okay? Time to sleep. Good night. It is 8:15 a.m. and the kitten is in her box. So I was looking at the security camera footage this morning, just from the past several hours. And for a while she was laying on this yellow mat, and then she was laying in the front here. She was on top of the box. She was stretching from the box to the cage. Like she was like climbing all around. Here comes Simba. Hey, Simba, you want to look? And this morning I woke up with another name. Now I'm wondering if her name is Babka. So I'm kind of tossed between Carmela and Babka. It's going to depend on which fits her personality better. Now she ate all of her food. There's 2 empty bowls. Come here, Simba. Come here. Come here, Simba. Simba was looking. He's very curious about her. And so right now I'm going to give her some breakfast and scoop her litter. Oh no, one of her toys is in the litter. Oh no, that toy is going to have to go in the garbage now. Anytime one of the toys are in the litter, they're just like, pom-poms or the round balls. So I just replaced them. I don't want her playing with something that's been sitting in God knows what. So I'm going to shut the door to the room and open the cage. Hello, little girl. What's your name? Is your name Babka? Or is it Carmela? Carmela or Babka? Which is it? Which is it? She loves her box. I put her food on the scale, so hopefully she'll come and eat it here. I thought she'd come straight to it, but she ran away. I picked her up and I took her out of the cage, but I held her for a little while. I'm trying to get her used to being held. But then as soon as I put her down, she runs and she was going to hide. And then I took her toys out and I was like, okay, let's play. Here you go, come here. There's food here. Come eat. Here. Okay, eat it up here. Up here. Here. Food's up here. Come here. Food's up here. Come on up. Come here. This morning, she weighs 2 pounds and 7.9 ounces. So she's about 2 pounds and 8 ounces, which is good. I mean, the other day she was 2 pounds, 4 ounces. Last night she was like 2 pounds, 9, but she just eaten a whole bunch of food. So this is good. If I could weigh her like this every morning, I think that would be great. I had to pick her up and put her on because she's so smart. She was like standing on the floor and just eating the food from the floor, but she's a good girl. Good girl. It is 1:45 p.m. and I just came in to check on the kitten. And she ate all her food, so I gave her some more food. She's resting in her box. I'm not going to disturb her. I'm hoping she's been taking a nap today.
She had a very big day yesterday, very, very big day. And she wasn't happy about it because this morning when she came out of the crate, she's trying to get away from me, just running away. And then eventually she relaxed. I definitely lost some of her trust yesterday by taking her to the vet. I haven't heard back from the vet's office yet, so I'm waiting to see about the test results. And so that's what she's doing today. She's getting some good rest in her little box. She loves that box. And I do have the door to the room open like this, like it's not totally shut. I just have it mostly shut so she could just have less noise in there. But I did catch Richard and one of the other cats in the room before, and then they came out. They can't bother her when she's in the crate, which is good. They can look at her and, try to figure out what's going on, but it keeps her safe for now. It is 2 p.m. and the landscapers just showed up. So I made sure the windows shut. I put the blinds down, but so much for having a nice, peaceful day. Hopefully they will work quickly and everything will be okay. She woke up, obviously, because of all the noise. You're okay. You could go back to sleep, okay? Don't worry. The noise is outside, okay? This is her first day inside while the landscapers are outside. Last week at this time, she was still outside. And I remember thinking, I hope the landscapers don't injure her because she was so small. I had no idea where she was hiding at all. So I didn't know if she was like hiding in any of the bushes or anything. Okay, she just turned around. She's laying down. Okay, good. She's not going to let herself be fazed by this. It's about 2:14 p.m. It's afternoon snack time. And there's Richard, Ringo, Nancy, Sammy, and Ziggy. I think Goldie and Eva are downstairs. They probably got scared from the landscapers. I don't think the landscapers are done. They do a few houses in the neighborhood at the same time, so sometimes they come in shifts. So someone might do like edging or mowing, and then someone else will be here like a little while later and, do something else. So I'm expecting them to return, but right now it's been pretty quiet. So Splash and Simba got their lunch. They're having Waruva Senior, chicken formula and hydrating puree. And then these guys are just having a variety of different treats. It is 9:15 p.m. and I'm going to let Carmela out of her cage. I'm playing around with that name just to see if it sticks. And I got her some new toys. So this is the Tower of Tracks. That is a favorite of Sammy and some of the cats downstairs. I brought it upstairs to see if she likes playing with it. And then I also have this Smarty Cat. It's like a fish toy. It's like a sardine. I need to cut some of these plastic things off of it. I thought maybe she'd like this. I think there might be a little bit of catnip in here. Here she comes. Here she comes. You gonna play? Look. She should like this. She likes the Kitten track. She seems to like a lot of the toys that Sammy likes. Where you going, little baby? Little munchkin. Oh no! Oh no, someone threw up in here. Who threw up in here? I know it's not her. I just cleaned it up, and based on the shape of the food, like it was not even digested. It's like someone ate it really fast and then threw it up. And based on the shape of it, I'm going to say it was a member of the Lucky Seven because it would have been from their breakfast. And Splash and Simba did not have a breakfast with that shape, neither did the kitten. So I'm going to look at the security camera footage, see if I could see anything. If I had to guess, I would say maybe Richard, because I did see him come out of this room earlier today. But it could also be Ziggy. I don't know. It's 11:45 p.m. She went into her crate a little while ago. I didn't have to put her in there. She went in on her own. And I put that feather toy in for her. And she loves that toy. And she's been laying in her box. And she just came out to play with the toy a little bit. She's been eating some food. She used the litter box. I just scooped it. She made a giant poop. It was not diarrhea, so that's good. And we're getting ready for bed now. So she's getting to learn her routine. Like, she knows she comes out of the crate and she has a whole bunch of playtime. And then when she wears herself out, she just goes back in there. When she's like, okay, I'm tired, I need some more rest. Then she goes back in her crate. Right? She's like, yeah. And she loves this feather toy, even though she got the feather off of it, but thankfully it reattached. So that's good. And she got lots of pets today. And we played with the wand toy, the wormy wand toy with all the things hanging off of it, the one that Boo loves so much. We're getting ready for bed. And so I think what I'm going to do tonight is sleep in here, but with the door open, so Splash and Simba could come in if they want to. What's the matter? Why are you meowing? Are you okay? It's bedtime. You know it's bedtime. It's bedtime. Time for bed. This is your little box house. This is your box house. This is your crate house. And inside your crate house, you have a box house, right? You got two houses of your own. Two houses of your own. A box house and a crate house. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. And there's your bird toy. There's your bird toy. I don't even know if she was taught how to hunt by her mom. I don't even know if she was living outside. I don't think she was. Okay, you're not coming out though. Okay, good night. Well, it looks like she was not ready to spend the night in her crate yet. She let me put her right back in there. She wasn't running around or anything. She just wanted a little bit more attention, a little bit more pets. So that's what she got. She's purring really loud right now. Right, baby? Okay, we're going to go to bed, okay? It's bedtime. Bedtime. You going to go sleepy? You want me to take the bird out? Want me to take the bird out so you have more room to sleep? Every time I try to take that bird toy out, she gets a little bit upset, so I put it back in. Okay, it's bedtime. Oh, do you want this? You want the tongue scraper? She loves the tongue scraper. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed, okay? Whoop, 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 whoop. Hello, little. Hello, little. Look what you got. Look what you got. Look at all those toys. Where's your other one? Somewhere you have another one. And she loves her toothbrush. Okay, little one. Okay, little one. I'm going to bed now. You go to bed too, okay? You got to get some good sleep. I just hung her wand toy in there so she could play with it for a while. She's been very talkative tonight. You're okay. You're okay. I took the bird toy out so she has more room to lay down on that mat. You're okay. Time for bed. Time for bed. Okay? You're okay. You're fine.
Good morning. It is just about 8 a.m. She's purring so loudly. I'm just about to give her some food. She ate all of her food, and I have to scoop her litter box. So I slept in this room till about 2 a.m., at which point she was digging very loudly in the litter box, and I was like, I better get up and scoop it because it was really stinky. And I gave her some food at that time, and I was like, I'm gonna go sleep in my bedroom now. And I slept the rest of the night there with Simba. And so now I gotta give her breakfast and scoop her litter. You okay? You okay? Look at her. She's like, I want to come out. Okay, hold on a minute. It's 8:10 a.m. and I don't know what's going on. She doesn't want to come out. I gave her food. I scooped the litter box. I put one of her toys on. I've been wiggling a wand toy. She's like, yeah, no, I'm comfortable in here. Come on out. It is 11:44 a.m. I just got her back into her crate. So she has what's left over from her breakfast today. She has this wand toy here. She has that interactive bird toy there. And she didn't want to come out from underneath the day sofa. All the cats love it underneath the day sofa. I had to throw some balls around the corner here. And then she came out to play with the balls. And then I played with the wand toy for a little while. And then I was able to just pick her up. But I held her for a while. And then when she started getting like really fidgety, then I put her in the crate and she goes straight into her box. You happy in your box? My alarm's going off because I have to leave now. I have to go to the dentist. I'll see you later, Carmela. Okay, you're nice and safe. It's 3 p.m. Look at what's going on here. That's Richard. I opened the window when I got back because it's really nice out right now. And the little kitten is in her crate. And I opened the door to the room and I've noticed that several members of the Lucky Seven have been walking in and out and Richard's hanging out there. Hey, Richard. It is almost 5 p.m. and I have a package here from Sharon. Let's open it up and let's see what the cat's got. I think I know what this is because I did contact her and made a request for something. And let's see if that's what we have in here. Look what we have. Look at this. Look how cute. It's a small little kitten bed. So now Carmela has her own little bed, or whatever name she's going to go by. Isn't this cute? And look at this. This is a full-size bed for the cats, and look, it has leaves on it for the fall. It's fall themed. That is so cute. And then here's a little kitten bed. That's adorable. Thank you so much, Sharon. The cats are going to definitely enjoy these. They've been enjoying the new beds that you sent to them, and I know the little kitten is going to enjoy this one also. Thank you very much. I just put her new bed in the crate with her. It's your little paw sticking out. You gonna check out your new bed? I think it fits perfectly next to the box. Like, look, there's room for the food on the side. There's room for her box. You gonna go in your bed? Here, come on, go in your bed. You go in the bed. Look at this bed. Look at that bed. There she goes. I just put some toys near her bed. Maybe she'll go in it. Gonna go in your bed? Go lay in your bed. Lay in your bed. You go lay in your bed. It's new. It's for you. You have your very own bed. That's your first very own bed. Look at all the toys in it. And your favorite toothbrush. And your tongue scraper. Yeah, look, and I gave you one of your pom-poms. And your wand toy. You can lay in your bed. Go ahead. You lay in it. You're still tired? You want more of a nap? Okay, she wants to nap some more, so I'll let her sleep on her own. And I actually laid down on the bed with Simba, and the way the sun was coming in the window, the sun was perfectly shining on us, and it was so comfortable. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to rest here for like 20 minutes, maybe take a little nap. That turned into about 45 minutes, but it was just so refreshing, and it was just so comfy and so nice to take an afternoon nap, right? That's what you want to do. You want to take a nap. Okay, you take a nap. You take a nap. It's 7:30 p.m. and there's the little kitten in her new bed. She loves her new bed. I gave her some dinner a while ago. I don't think she's eaten any of it yet. And I gave her some fresh litter. And all the cats have been fed. And I'm in the process of just cleaning up some things around the house and making my own dinner. And then after I eat and clean up, then I'm going to let her out and then just relax this evening. I am just so worn out today. I had to go to the dentist earlier. I don't know if I mentioned that. And I don't know what it is, but going to the dentist just drains me, just like drains my energy. So I haven't been very productive today. And look at what I just found here. So someone threw up a hairball. And I don't know if it is from this little kitten or if it's from a member of the Lucky Seven, because they have been in and out of this room today. Look at her. She's so happy. And she's purring so loudly. Something that I noticed today when I was scooping the litter box is that her poop has gotten wider. Like, so she's definitely growing, because her poop is not nearly as small as it used to be. So, I didn't get to weigh her today, but she's going to be 3 pounds soon. It's about 9:15 p.m. and I am letting Carmela out of her crate. You coming out? You coming out? Simba's been sitting in the hallway growling. And all she was doing is like using the litter box and hanging out in the crate. She wasn't doing anything. Thankfully, she doesn't appear to really care that Simba's growling at her. So come on out, Carmela. Woo. Come on out. Come on. I have a paper towel roll that I cut up into pieces for her. You want some? You want to play? Come on, here. Come on out. She runs underneath the day sofa. I also have some packing paper here for her in case she wants to lay on it or play with it. I don't know where she is, but I hear her purring really loudly. Oh, there she is. There's so many toys in this room. Hello, Carmela. I had to take this Kitten track apart and wash those pieces where there was cat vomit on it. So maybe she was smelling that, and I had to wash the floor also. For some reason, she does not like this playmat at all, which is kind of surprising to me because Splash and Simba loved it. When they were kittens outside, they absolutely loved it. For some reason, I thought the one they had might have been a little bit bigger than this, but I could be completely wrong. I could be totally wrong with that. This might be the same exact size that they had, so I don't know. I might move this over somewhere. I could put it here under the desk, but that's where the round cat bed was. Actually, I think this is even better. So I just put the cat bed on this playmat, and she might like jumping into this cat bed and playing with the toys. She's doing a new thing today where if I put my hand out to try to pet her, she taps my hand with her paws. It's so cute. She's never made it to the very top of this cat tower yet. This is as far as she gets. But she's good at jumping. She's hard to film because she's jumping around so much. Look at her catitude. It's 11:30 p.m. and she's in her box now. She just ate a whole bunch of food, so I just refilled her food bowl. She's having some of the Science Diet liver and chicken, but I'm also mixing in some Purina Pro just to give her some variety and maybe to move her off of the Science Diet onto a different brand, really just to kind of help her develop her microbiome by giving her different foods. And she went in the crate by herself. I did not pick her up to put her in there. I put the electronic feather toy in the crate, and then she kind of knew it was time for bed. So then she went in the crate by herself, and she was laying in her bed. She'll probably go back in her bed, but I've been going in and out of the door, and sometimes that scares her a little bit. So this entire thing might be blurry. I don't know, but it's 11:30. She had more than 2 hours of playtime, and tonight, she was really running around the room chasing the wand toy, you know, with like all the worms on the end of it. And like she was jumping in the air, and she's doing this cute thing where she's like touching my fingers. It's just so cute. Okay, good night. Good night, little Carmela. Good night. She's so funny. I don't know if you could see her, but she's half in the bed, half in the box. And she's so tired, like she's closing her eyes. But she needs to like lay down and go to sleep. So this is how I have it set up tonight. She's in her crate, and I have this light here that I've been using as like a night light. It's USB chargeable. So I just keep it on very dim, just so she has a little light. And I am going to try to sleep on this day sofa for a little while. I have my laptop here. I was just watching some TV. And the door is open, so if Splash and Simba want to come in and visit, they can. And that's what we're doing right now. It is 8:20 a.m. Good morning, Splash. At about 5 a.m., Splash and Simba were having some kind of fight because I woke up to the sound of Simba growling. And I knew he was not growling at the little kitten. I knew he was growling at Splash. I could tell just by the way he was growling. And then it escalated into Simba's ninja screams. But I could tell by the way he was screaming that it was just like a warning scream. And it wasn't the kind of scream where he was being attacked. He was just giving Splash a warning. And then what happened was I got up to see what they were doing. I thought they were in this room. They weren't. But what I had to do is grab some crunchies and toss them all around this play rug randomly to make like a crunchy hunt. And then they both started hunting crunchies, and nobody fought anymore. Now, I think this fight resulted from the fact that they had these automatic feeders set up to go off around 4 a.m. in the morning, maybe 4:30 a.m. They're not exact. And I think Splash and Simba were fighting over who ate whose crunchies, because that's when they fight in the middle of the night, only when they have the automatic feeders. And now, let's check on Carmela. So she spent a good part of the night sleeping here on this little pink blanket. I don't know why she likes to sleep there. Maybe because she could get more of a view of what's going on, you know, outside the room. I don't know. But then she moved over to where she is now, which is like half in the box and half in the bed. She's so funny. She ate her food, so I'm going to give her new food. Oh no, she dumped her water. All the water's gone. So at a few points last night, she was like climbing up the cage a little bit, probably because I forgot to hang her wand toy. She likes her wand toy. Good morning. You want to come out? Come on out. I just opened up the crate. Just open your door. Come on out. Come on out. You want to come out? Sometimes if I wave a toy around, come on.
She's getting used to the routine. Come on. She's going to run under the day sofa. Guys, look at this. It's 11 a.m. and I just came in the room to see where Carmela was because she's been running around the room for the past 3 hours. And look, she's in her box, in her crate. She knows her routine already, so she's ready to take a nap. I'm going to give her some more food. Look what she did here. So I put the bowl of food on this scale because I wanted to weigh her. But when I was here, she would not eat it. Like, she was avoiding it. I was trying to lure her on the scale. She was avoiding it. But then I had to go take a phone call, and I was in the other room, and I came back, and look, she ate it all. So that's good, but unfortunately, I don't know how much she weighed. I just got a call from the vet's office, and the kitten has roundworms. So I have to go back there and get the medicine. They're going to give me the parental pomade that I've used in the past for all the cats. I used to have a bottle of it here, but I can't find it anywhere. It's 11:22 a.m. I'm getting ready to go to the vet, and look at this. Look at Simba. Look how he's laying. He's like laying on his back, but his back legs are like in the air. His paws are sticking out straight. Do you see him? He is so funny. It is 4 p.m. and Carmela has been sleeping in her box. I just gave her the deworming medication in half of a churu, and she ate it up right away. And after she ate it, I just put some more food here for her. So I did not give her food when I got back from the vet's office. I decided I was going to wait a few hours to make sure she was really hungry and would eat the medication. Thankfully, this medication the cats usually have no problem taking. So she took it fine. Now, for the next day or so, I definitely have to watch her because she could have side effects from it. So the last time the cats in the house got this dewormer, Stella had side effects from it. She was very lethargic for like a day or two. She was just like out of sorts because it ended up she had worms and the medicine was working. But the other cats in the house were fine from it. They didn't have any side effects. And even in the past, if any of the cats had worms, like Boo had roundworms, like when he first came inside, and he took this medicine and there was like no side effects for anything. So I don't know. I don't know how this kitten's going to do. But from holding her, like it felt like she had worms because her stomach was kind of round and firm. And they say that if a kitten has a stomach that's round and firm, one of the things that it can be caused from is having worms. So we'll see if she passes anything in the litter box. Usually it's pretty disgusting if they do have worms and then they start passing the worms in the litter box. So I do have an extra litter box. Like when she comes out later, I'm going to clean all of this out and put everything in the laundry and probably put a new litter box in. I bought one at the Dollar Tree the other day, same exact one. So I'll just put it in. It's just like a plastic storage container, and it's a good size for her because she's really small. I'm also going to look to see what size box this is. I can't remember if I got this box from my office, like if we have a bunch of those in my office, or if this was in a box I got from a shipment. I don't think this was like an Amazon box because there's nothing on it. It's just a plain box. I just have to make note of what size it actually is and then go see if we have more. It is 10:32 p.m. and I just got back a little while ago. I had to go out and run a few errands, take care of a few things, and I'm just about to clean out her crate. Not looking forward to this, especially now that I know like roundworms are involved, so not fun. Splash and Simba got their crunchy mice. Hello, little baby. Splash and Simba got their crunchy mice. The Lucky Seven got some treats. So now I'm going to clean out her crate
And then we're going to have some playtime, hopefully. We had some playtime before I left. And I think she was just kind of relaxing for a while. It's 10:44 p.m., so I got all of the inside of the crate cleaned out. And I sprayed it down with some multi-purpose cleaner. It's drying now. And then this is the self-heated pet mat that I got at Five Below. And this says you can't put this in a washing machine. This is spot clean only. Yeah, I don't know how well it's going to come out with like spot cleaning, especially if we're dealing with like roundworm eggs possibly. So I'm probably going to toss this out and only put stuff in here that I can put in a washing machine, like stuff that's machine washable that I could wash on high temperature and, kill anything that might be on it. So meanwhile, over here, she's having a great time with all the toys and everything. She's been jumping all around, playing with her toys. So I'm glad she's feeling good. I'm glad the dewormer did not make her feel sick, or maybe it did. I don't know. But right now she's feeling good. And she's having a good time. You know I'm talking about you, right? It is now midnight, and I just put her feather toy, that interactive feather toy, in the bed because it fits perfectly in there. She likes to go in there and watch it. I'm just about to give her some more food. We had a lot of playtime, and as you can see, everything in the crate is nice and clean now. I just dumped the entire litter box and everything that was in it because I bought 4 more of these at the Dollar Tree today. They're $1.50 each. So I was like, I'll just give her a fresh one every week. She's been an inside girl for 1 week and 1 day. So 8 days now. I feel like she's getting big, even though she's still very tiny. What are you doing? You want more food? It's time for bed. It's time for bed. I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. Okay. I'll give you more food. I'll give you more food. It's about 8:30 a.m. Hello, little Carmela. And she did good in the crate overnight. She started off sleeping in the bed, but then she moves over here and she likes to sleep over here. And then during the night, she ate all her food. She used the litter box. She was climbing up the sides of the cage a little bit. So it's all good. I am going to let her out. Good morning. You coming out? You coming out? Good morning, little girlie. I should also mention that last night she got a lot of pets. She got so many pets when she was laying in her bed. She got a lot of pets. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. You gonna come out? No, you just gonna stay in your box right now. You could stay in your box if you want to, but you could come out also. I'm gonna give you some new food. Okay? And I'm gonna scoop you a litter box. Did we get any worms out? How you feeling? So last night, she had a really energetic playtime. Like, she was really running around the room. She was like so happy. And it went on for quite a while. So I was like, okay, well, she's not feeling any bad effects of the dewormer. But that could kick in, 24 hours later. So I don't know if she's going to feel bad from the dewormer today or what. Maybe she'll want to sleep more than usual. I don't know. Right now she looks really sleepy. You sleepy right now? Yeah. Last night she was talking to me a lot. You sleepy? Yeah, you're going to just sleep today? You're just going to sleep today? It might be that kind of day. It's supposed to be cloudy out. Good? I need to go buy cat litter. That's what I'm thinking of doing today because I need to clean all the litter boxes in the house. It's been a month since the last time I did that. And it's supposed to be 67 today, 67 tomorrow. So either today or tomorrow would be a good day to do that. Okay.
So it ends up that she doesn't come out of the crate until I wave a toy. And I guess that's her signal to come out of the crate because otherwise she thinks maybe I'm just checking on her or I'm just giving her some new food or something. So as soon as I waved the toy around, she ran out. She loves the bottom of this cat tower. Do you see how used it is? It's all messed up. I would like to go to Home Goods today to see if maybe they have another one exactly like this size. The reason why I want to get this size is because the top shelf is perfectly aligned with the shelves by the window. So it makes it really easy for the cats to just get up here and jump up there instead of jumping all the way up. So I might do that today. And if I can't find another one, I might just trim this all up so that it doesn't cause any problems. Hello. She likes to play hide and seek. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. I was just able to lure her on the scale. I used some food and then I also used this wand toy like this. And I was able to get her on the scale. And this scale is great because once she's on it, then it has some kind of algorithm in it and then it holds at her weight. So it doesn't just constantly fluctuate. So she's 2 pounds and 12.4 ounces. So that's great. The last time I weighed her, she was 2 pounds and 8 ounces. And, she had the deworming medicine yesterday. So we'll see how she does. But that's good. She gained about 4 ounces in a few days. It's 11:22 a.m. She just went back in her crate. See how tired she is? She's been running around the room for the past 3 hours or so.
And I just had to put her wand toy. See the wand toy up there? I put the wand toy in here, and then she's like, okay, I'm going to go in my box. Now, I'm probably going to take this motion toy out because she's too tired. Look how tired she is. She has to get some sleep. Okay. Okay, Carmela, let you take a good nap, okay? You take a good nap, okay? I just took the toy out, so now she can take a nap in her bed or she could sleep in her box. She could do whatever she wants to do, but it's quiet time now, Carmela, okay? Okay, it's quiet time now. Okay, you take a good nap. Good nap. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was sleeping here. I just got woken up by someone meowing at me. This is what's going on. She's been sitting here meowing. Now, she ate all her food, so I just brought her some food. You see what I did last night? See this toy? It's like hanging here. She has been playing with it so much. And the reason why I know is because every time she hits it, it makes a squeaky noise. So if I hit it, see, it makes a squeaky noise. So that has been keeping her entertained, which is good. So now I'm going to give her some food. You hungry? Are you hungry? Hello, little girl. I'll give her some food. I'll scoop her litter, and then I'm going back to sleep. I'm so tired. See, she was hungry. She went straight to the food. Okay, eat your food. It is almost 9 a.m. Here's Carmela. She's in her crate. She ate some of the food that I gave her a little while ago. She's ready to come out. She looks like she's growing up. She looks like she's getting a lot bigger. Carmela, you getting a lot bigger? You growing up? She really enjoys that toy hanging there. Yeah, I'm going to shut the door to the room and let her run around for a while. Ready to come out? Coming out? There she goes. Hello, Carmela. Good morning. She just got a bunch of pets. Want some more pets? No, she said I had enough pets. I need to try to vacuum this room today. There's like little bits of carpet coming off of the scratching. It's 10:40 a.m. and I could see Carmela through the screen door. And there's Goldie. Goldie's been looking at her. I think that's so cute. Simba was watching Carmela through the door. I gave Simba and Splash a new job. I told them that they're my babysitters, and that they have to keep an eye on Carmela when I'm downstairs or wherever I am doing stuff in the house. If the screen door's there like that, they have to keep an eye on her. I do have the gate on the bottom part. So now it looks like Goldie is very curious about her, which is fine. I just heard someone hiss. I don't know if it was Nancy or Goldie, but here's Nancy. She's looking at Carmela through the screen door now. Carmela's under the day sofa. I could see her from here. Goldie was here also, but when I came here with the camera, she moved away. It is 7:45 p.m. I wanted to show you how she was sleeping in her bed, but she moved. She was sleeping like Simba does, with her feet in the air, her belly up. And yeah, so today, this afternoon, was the first time I actually caught her really sleeping. I came in here to check on her, and she was actually sleeping in her box, like out, and she wasn't awake. Every time previous to that, every time I check on her, like her eyes were wide open. Today I checked on her, she was actually sleeping. And then a few minutes later, she like suddenly woke up. So I was like, oh yay, she's finally getting more relaxed. You gonna take more of a nap? I don't think she gets enough sleep because she doesn't sleep through the night. And she only gets, I don't know, a few hours during the day. I think hopefully today she got more sleep than she usually does. Did you get some sleep today? Carmela, did you get some sleep today? Did you? She had a lot of visitors today. The lucky 7 were watching her through the screen door. And then when she went back in the crate, I opened the door and anyone was allowed to walk in who wanted to. So she had a good amount of visitors. Right? Good? And she ate all her food, so I'm going to give her some food soon. But I'm in the middle of putting dinner together for all the other cats. And today, all of the litter boxes in the house were scrubbed. So that was a big, big job. Hello.
It's about 8:15 a.m. and Carmela is eating her breakfast. And she weighs 2 pounds, 13.9 ounces. So she's 2 pounds and 14 ounces. The last time I weighed her a few days ago, she was 2 pounds, 12 ounces. So she's gaining good. Hopefully she's losing some of the worms. She had the dewormer once so far. In about 2 weeks, she'll get it again. I made sure she was good and hungry this morning. And she wanted to go on the scale. She's getting so big. The first time I weighed her, she was only like 2 pounds and 4 ounces. So she's gained 10 ounces in about a week. Or a little bit more. It's been a little bit more than a week. Or actually, it might be a week since I first weighed her. But maybe she's making up for lost time when she was outside. She was very hungry when she was outside. She really likes the Wholehearted kitten food from Petco, the chicken variety. I think they only have 2 varieties, chicken or turkey, and she really likes the chicken variety. And I put that on top of the science diet for her. I still need to sit down and do a comprehensive ingredient comparison for all these kitten foods. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Maybe today I'll do it. But I know she's eating the science diet, and I have to kind of wean her off of that. But that's why I've been giving her like a little bit of other foods with it to see what she likes.
What are you doing? It is 12 p.m., so it's noon. I just gave her some food that I have left in the cans. She's finishing off a can of Science Diet liver and chicken and also Wholehearted chicken. Both are kitten foods. And I was able to get her in the crate just by showing her the food and then moving it into the crate. So she went in the crate. I did pick her up a little bit this morning, and she feels like her stomach is softening up a bit, which is good because that would mean that she's getting rid of those nasty worms, because she had a really, really firm belly. But now she's starting to feel a bit softer in that area, which is good. So now that she is in the crate, it's time for her afternoon nap. And I'm going to open the door, let the lucky 7 walk in and out if they want to. I just realized she pulled some feathers off of this toy. I see some pink feathers in there, so I think that's what that's from. I just gave her the mouse game on the iPad. Is she going to figure it out? She's watching the mice. Look at all those mice. Get the mice. Get the mice. Is she going to hit him with her paw? Use your paw. Use your paw. Hit him with the paw. Use your paw. Go ahead, hit him with your paw. Maybe there's too many mice on there for her. I'm going to reduce the amount of mice. I just reset it with only 1 mouse this time. Is she going to tap it? Get the mouse. Get the mouse. Hit it with your paw. Hit it with your paw. Oh, she got it. She got it. I know it's a little dark right now. I don't know if you could see her very well. She's laying down. Hit it. Hit it. Touch it. Hit it with your paw. Get it with your paw. Hit it. Hit it with your paw. You do it.
This is crazy. So it's like 5 or 10 minutes later. And she's better at this game than any other cat. Look at this. Look at, oh my God, she's at 38 hits. She has the highest score in the house ever. She has a higher score than Stella used to have. This kitten is so smart. Like, she's a really smart cat. I can't believe how good she's doing at this game. It's like she knew how to play it right away. And she has the highest score in the house. Hit it again, because that score is going to reset. The score resets if you don't hit it. So hit it again. Keep hitting it. Hit the mouse. Oh, there she goes. Oh, she's on level 2. She made it to level 2. Look at this. She's at 43. Oh, the mouse changes? Now it's like a fat mouse? Get to level 3. Can you get to level 3? Keep hitting it. Hit it again. Keep hitting the mouse. Hit the mouse. Hit it. Hit it. Hit the mouse. Get the mouse. Hit it. She's watching it from a distance. I just realized that there's probably a lot of noise in this video because the air purifier is on. So she's playing the game again, and this time her high score is even higher. She's at 55. She puts her paws underneath it like she thinks she could get it from underneath, but she can't. I can't believe she got to 55. I know it's dark, it's hard to see. Hit it, because it's going to reset. Hit it. If you don't... There she goes. 56. You think she could get to 100? None of the cats have ever gotten a score like anywhere near this high. Ever. Gonna get it? Gonna get it? Hit it. Hit it because it resets. $57. $59. $68. Wow. I can't believe how good she is at this game. She's at 78 now. 80. She's on level 3. 86. Where's she going? She smells something. I don't know where she's going. She has food in the crate.
Hit it again because it's going to reset. You're going to lose your high score. Hit it again. There she goes. Keep going. Get to 100. Get to 100. She's going to figure out which paw she wanted to use. 90. She's at 90. Can we get to 100? 10 more points. You could do it. You could do it. Keep going. Hit the mouse. Hit it. Hit the mouse. Don't lose your high score. Hit the mouse. Hit the mouse. Oh, she lost the high score. It went back to level 1. Well, now at least we know the high score is 90.
Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.